Good afternoon. It's March 30th. I didn't get a chance earlier to finish my sauna time because I had to go take care of something. So I'm finishing my sauna time now. What did I have to go take care of? I went and got a massage today at Massage Envy in Beaufort. I'm going to read to you the Jesus Calling book today for March 30th. And then I'm going to be a little bit vulnerable. And then I'm going to get off. March 30th, 2023. That's the year. This is the day. You could read the Jesus Calling book every day for years, like my grandmother has been, and depending on the season that we're at in our life, it's going to mean something different to us. There's going to be no loud voice today. There's going to be no yelling. Here goes. I am taking care. Oh, a sweat drop fell on my glasses. I am taking care of you. Trust me at all times. Trust me in all circumstances. Trust me with all your heart. When you are weary and everything seems to be going wrong, you can still utter these 4 words. I trust you, Jesus. By doing so, you release matters into my control, and you fall back into the security of my everlasting arms. Before you arise from your bed in the morning, I have already arranged the events of your day. Every day provides many opportunities for you to learn my ways and grow closer to me. Signs of my presence brighten even the dullest day when you have eyes that really see. Search for me as for hidden treasure. I will be found by you. The verses that it says on the bottom of this page affiliated with the passages with what we just read is Proverbs 3:5, Deuteronomy 33:27, and Jeremiah 29:13-14. I'm going to close this. I'm going to take off my glasses, and I'm just going to share a little bit of perspective and information about what that meant to me. Going on in my life right now, I'm going to give you guys a little bit of context, and I hope you listen to this whole message. Hearing that message today, knowing that He's already planned out what we're doing each day, every day, but yet we have free will, it still makes my mind go, right, in His awe, first and foremost. Secondly, that verse, that passages that we read today, for me, hit home. Because some things happened for me today that I didn't intend on doing or reading or experiencing, but I'm not going to get into it, right? But I'm letting you know that even me, I was called to read something in a book and then have a conversation with somebody And it really brought things into perspective. I'm using myself as an example. I, Eric Hartman, trust Jesus fully. I fully trust him. I'm no better. I repeat, I am no better than any other believer. I am just different. We aren't going to get into detail how I am different. But I will say it again. I am no better than any other believer, let alone person, right? I am just different. I am different. I personally, the being of Eric Hartman, has to trust Jesus more than ever. I will be over these next, when I get off this call and push finish and post this, I'm going to be sharing some posts from the Hartman Ministries page to my personal page. Everything over the last day, 24 hours, that I've been posting on the Hartman's Ministry page that hasn't been posted on my personal page. I will be sharing all that to my personal page. After that, I'm going in the lab for the next 7 days, and I'll be on the Zoom on Wednesday. What's the lab? I'm going to spend time with God every day and my family. He is working through me for his purpose. My desire is to follow his will for me. So in all of the posts that you have seen for me, I want you to do yourself a solid, if you've been following me, for the next however many days until I do the Zoom next Wednesday. In your mind, try to stop judging what I've been posting and try to look back at February 7th and my posts since February 7th. Now, by they, I mean my posts, I'm aware, have come off aggressive, zealous. I want you to be hearing the words from me that it's truth. Every one of them, every one of the posts that I have posted is true. On my personal page and on the Hartman Ministries page. It's true. I don't need you to confirm that. I don't need anybody to confirm that. God is doing some battles for me right now in the spirit world, and I'm not fighting my battles, he is. And I'm following his purpose for me, okay? So I'm going to be diligently doing the next step, which is writing my book. I already have been, but there's going to be so many books I'm writing. I'm supposed to write so many letters, so much is going to happen for his purpose, okay? But understand literally, wholeheartedly, that everything, I truly mean this, okay? All of the energy that I've had, all of the way that you've been judging my posts, it's from the passion that's inside of me for the truth. For truth, okay? So take some time and go back and look at the words that I've been posting in the message. And I'm well aware that people can only understand words to where they are at in life. Okay? I wholeheartedly understand that. And I don't judge anybody based off that. So, if you want to take it a level deeper and you want to go look at, if you've been following what's happening, go look at my posts from last year and how they changed into this year, starting February 7th. Okay? Watch the Zooms that I've done. They will probably make you feel better about whatever circumstances that you're going through. But I want you guys to understand that I too am going through some circumstances. And right now, more than ever, I have to trust Jesus. Jesus is God. The only way to access our Father is through Jesus. I want you to understand that that is what's keeping me able to continue right now, because I know what's happening in the spirit realm. Okay? And I'm going through some stuff. And the only person that I can rely on is Jesus. That's it. That's it. I don't have to yell. Matter of fact, I don't have to sound excited. You know, I could right now. I could, like I've been reading them, because I have the passion inside of me. I have the Spirit of God inside of me, okay? But it's hard. It has been difficult and challenging because He has brought me to a level that makes me have to have double discernment. I have to have, and have been learning, He's been teaching me how to have self-control over power so that I can lead with love. And what I've learned, to give you a tip real quick, if you're a believer, a lot of the times in the Bible where it says, hey, okay, for God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control. If we have self-control over our power, then we lead with love. So a lot of times in the Bible, when there's 3 words like that, if you take those 2 outside words and put them together, meaning if we have self-control over our power, we lead with love. If you take those 2 outside words and do them, then you get the word in the middle. Okay? My mom didn't even know this. This is something that I learned and discovered. Okay? Because God's been working with me. I'll give you another example of a verse. Romans 12:2 says, do not conform to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern that the will of God is good and acceptable. Backwards. I'm not an expert, right? Good and perfect and acceptable. Do not conform to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern that the will of God is good and acceptable and perfect, right? Because if it's not good and perfect, then we're not supposed to accept it, okay? The last thing I'm going to say is this. Everything that I have been saying and posting is truth. It just might not be, and probably is not, the way anybody would post truth today. And from what I've learned, even at the church that I go to, I get it. It goes against most modern Christian thinking, let alone this and that. But I've realized why I'm different. We're not getting into that today. Anyways, I am truly here to help share my experience with Him and help you come to know Him. The only way to Him is through His Son, who is also Him. Thank you for listening. thank you for trying to understand. And thank you for trying to have an open mind in regards to truth. Because that's the only way people will come to know and have a relationship with Him. Because the knowledge of God, the information from God, the wisdom from God, new, not even new, right? Because it's not new information. It's been twisted in so many different levels in so many different communities. The only way that the right information can get into our minds and then into our hearts is if we come at it with an open mind. Because the right information can't and won't get into a closed mind. So you have to be willing to understand that maybe what you've learned up until this point in regards to religion or Christianity or the universe has been twisted in a way that not only do you not fully understand it, you don't even know truth if it was in front of you. And to that, I completely understand how you feel, because I too have been there. Have a great rest of the day. Have a joyful day. Peace.